Oh, hi. We're back at the Dying Kingdom. Woo! Sorry we missed last week. Shit happens, and unfortunately, sometimes we can't stream, but we're not gonna make it a habit of that. So, thank you for joining us. This is our Greyhawk game that takes place in the Great Kingdom of Erdi, and it is CY5. And junkies know that shit, but our poor innocent players do not know what is going on. So let's introduce them to us. Who wants to start? Abby, just raise your hand.
I guess I can start. That was more of a gesture. I like to gesture a lot. Anyway, hi everybody. It's nice to be back. My name is Abby, but today I'm going to be playing the human warlock Amara, who is stuck with a rather crazy group of adventurers, and she is trying not to get attached to them, but is kind of getting attached to them. And she's just trying to keep everybody alive and relatively sane. We'll see.
Job. I'd like to see you do it.
Yes. So would I.
How about Jess? How about you? Oh
no, you're muted.
Oh no, I can't hear you. Oh no! God. Discord tag. Nathan, why don't you tell us what we get, Jess?
All right, so I'm Nathan, and tonight I'll be playing Lyceum Ignotium Ali, a halfling human rogue. He has secrets, but that's not one of them. It's definitely not 2 halflings in a coat or something like that. So
I knew it.
What?
Damn it! I gave it away way too early.
Yeah.
So like Abby, he's trying to keep everybody alive and sane, himself included. He's back to the sane side, so hopefully we'll see a slightly happier, yes, on the sane side. He's not, all the way there. So his plots and plans can continue now.
Yeah, you have plots and plans?
Yeah, I don't share them with you because I don't want to be arrested. I don't want to be messed up yet.
I would never ever do that. Come on. And Rich, who you playing?
Hi, I'm Rich. I'm playing Carver, a half-orc Grave Domain cleric who just had his whole world rocked. So I'm sure things will turn out perfectly well. I also want to apologize ahead of time if you hear an excessive amount of sniffles or I'm unable to mute my mic in time when I sneeze, but a little cold happening, so we'll see if we can get through it.
How dare you not be able to control your sinuses? I am offended.
No. As long as you don't show us the lung babies that you have in the Kleenex.
Ugh.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me, but some people might not want to see that.
Not really. Can you hear me?
We can now.
Yay!
I'm back. Yay. It's Jess. Burst of Hope here on Twitch and Twitter and pretty much anywhere. But yeah, you can find me here Tuesdays and also Friday afternoons in the Parentlands. Yeah.
That just started, right? New campaign for fall?
Yeah. We've only been 2 sessions in, so this will be the 3rd week.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I am Danny. I'm your GM tonight, and I wanted to tell you about Divine Favor. So if you've seen some of the previous episodes of the Dying Kingdom, it's a pretty deadly place, and our players have been making death saves since day 1. So if you donate bits at all to the stream at all, it goes to our Divine Favor bar, and when it gets filled up to the top, we get to roll, and one of our players gets some special inspiration from the god of their choice. So it has definitely saved their asses before, and we thank anybody that has done it before and in the future. The name of this episode is, I almost forgot, A Sale to Die For, because these awesome players have asked for a shopping episode. It's not going to be a whole shopping episode, but they want to go shopping, and I think that they deserved it. So this is going to be pretty much fun. Rich, I think you should probably do the recap.
Oh no, I wasn't prepared for that though.
I know, but your heart was broke. I think Carver was a little pained last week, so.
If anything, I shouldn't do the recap because he's still in shock. Nah, I will.
Okay.
So, our intrepid adventurers continue to explore this crypt, prison, hideout, whatever you'd think it would be. And we encountered this specter creature thing who wasn't too happy we were there. We fought her. We beat her. We found out that she was one of Ivid's children. I think that's what we said. We made a save that Danny wasn't too happy about. That kept us all from dropping like to the floor.
It was amazing.
Literally, if one of them didn't save, they dropped to 0 hit points. And they all saved!
Thank God. And then we investigated the area a little bit. We found a letter, I think, which finally gave us the Spectre's name and described how she was attached to the whole Ivid family. And then we left the crypt and were surrounded immediately by hundreds of orcs. And Carver heard one of the orcs mention his mother's name. He mentions yes, and he brought that up. His mother didn't give a shit. Called him a human pretending to be an orc, even though Carver spent his entire life bulking up and making himself imposing so he could impress her. He didn't take it too well. He kind of tried to attack her, but that didn't really do anything. And then they just forced the entire party back into the crypt and tried to trap us there.
Yeah, true story. I'm sorry about your mom. That's kind of devastating.
I still have my theories on why that happened.
She said that with a straight face. That's awesome.
And thank you, Bloody Jackal. You are awesome for opening us up with some bits. That means we have some divine favor right off the bat. So already, because we had the bar from last week going. So let's hop into roll 20 and see who's going to get that. So the order of the divine favor will be Rich, you're number 1, Jess number 2, Nathan, you're number 3, and Abby, you are number 4. Yay! So Lyceum has some divine favor.
Good.
If you can roll a d6, oh, you are ahead of the game.
4?
A 4 is. Gotta look up my little chart here.
Oh,
a 4 is a critical hit. A natural 20 that can use on any 2-hit roll.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
That is a nice one to have in the back pocket there. Awesome. So last we left off, like you said, you found one of Ivid's children. You don't know what that means, but it kind of feels dark. And you're trying to escape this. And you have escaped this cage by going by this river that has flowed crazy ways that leads in and out of this dungeon. And right now you are trudging through the water. The water is actually in a cave now, so it's getting dark. The natural light is definitely ending. Holy shit. Thank you for the bits. Zy2K, I can never say it right.
Zytech.
Oh my gosh. See, I told Zytech I wasn't going to screw it up too. So thank you. Awesome. Guys and girls, it is getting dark. You are trudging through this water, and the natural sunlight is getting weaker and weaker.
I have a question, actually. Totally out of the game. Has everybody rolled their what is it? Not the hit die, what's it called for the level up? I totally forgot to do that for hit points. What's it called?
You get max until level 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I don't want you to be too squishy right away. So we can have some
we kind of need it.
You're my
awesome.
toys. I want to use super glue to put you together.
All right.
And the water's cold. The water's getting colder.
How deep is it?
So it's about, you are 5, what, Carver?
5'6".
It's your belly button.
Oh, it's not that bad.
No.
He's just trudging along, single-mindedly pushing forward.
Okay. It's getting slightly deeper. It's a little bit for belly button, but everybody following?
Anybody have a torch? Lyceum's in the back.
A torch in the water? No, not me.
Mine's probably all wet. Amara's visibly shivering because it's kind of cold.
Amara, as you shiver, your whole body shakes there for a second, and you feel like something brushed up against you. But were you just shaking? What was it?
What part of did I feel it?
And your
Brush
outer
up
leg.
against.
Your outer leg. You didn't really feel anything brush up. It's just like a push of something.
Ignore it. Carry on.
All right. You keep on walking. And I gotta pull up my screen. I'm sorry. John, can you throw me into the water screen?
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
It's called River
There's a
Escape.
water screen.
Yes. You
Uh-oh.
guys want to load
Thank you,
yourself on here?
Carver.
Yeah, for the water.
It changed on its own.
No, we should not go out of the place we already know what everything's out of and walk on dry land. We shouldn't do that. We
No.
should go down the
Just stay in your
river.
water.
Can you all load yourself in there? And I'm sorry, I'm having it's been like 1 week since using D20, so I've
Yeah.
rusty as always is. All right, if you can roll, put yourself in here.
I hope it's a hippo.
You wanted to be a hippo?
Hippos are. Yeah. Why?
Okay. All right, wait 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of a hippo for
Those
you.
are vicious.
I hope it's
Yeah.
a friendly water nymph who just wants to give us cool items.
No, there's
You guessed it.
there's no water nymphs here. I'm sorry.
How about a friendly kraken? Who?
A friendly kraken?
A friendly kraken.
Transylvania 3. That's true.
It was a tiny little pet that got flushed into the sewer, and now it's a giant creature.
It's a koi fish.
It's true.
All it
We're
wants
gonna-
is to have friends, and we will
We are gonna
provide
keep-
friendship.
We're gonna keep the same order we just had for names there. I'm so sorry. My roll 20 is like going slow as I'm trying to move around it, and it's not liking me today.
The way we're lined up, I feel like this is a Final Fantasy battle map.
Oh my gosh. We get only if you can do the music. Only if you can do the music. Jess, Vespara feels something between her legs, and she feels a little like click in her leg stings. Something just cut it.
Ow! Ow! What? Like my ankle?
Yes.
Okay. I like try and lift it up and like try not to fall over. Guys, there's something in here and it's sharp. I just cut my ankle, or it cut my ankle. I don't know what's going on. I don't like it.
It's getting darker, and the water is getting cold, and you're visibly seeing swirls around you.
I don't like this.
Carver's not paying attention to any of that. He's just plowing forward.
Carver, are you sure this is a good idea?
This
Maybe
idiot's gonna get us killed.
Ah.
He might. Okay. What's everybody's passive perception?
Oh heck.
My seems 11.
12.
10.
All right.
16.
What?
16. You're the highest. I can't even use this. I'm gonna have to revert to rolling regular dice. This will be
Fine.
really cool. I don't know what's up with this thing. All right. Carver, you're gonna take some
Sup?
damage as something lashes onto your leg. You all of a sudden you just feel these incredible jaws clenched down in your leg incredibly hard. I am so sorry. My roll 20 is entirely frozen right now.
Double busting today.
Do you want
All right,
to
guys.
log
Just
out
talk
and
for-
restart?
Yeah, guys, just talk for 1 second. I am so sorry, everybody. Like this is. Oh wait, we might have something going on now.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I think we're getting there. I am so.
Oh, snap.
I don't know if it's the storm that's going around here. It might. Oh fuck! If my internet goes out, I'd be so upset.
Don't do that, internet. Stay.
All right, I'm rolling you some damage.
Okay.
What's your armor class too? Just so I know.
17.
Yeah. No. Nope.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, it is. You are going to take 16 points of damage.
But
It's a lot
Yeah.
of tentacles.
I don't get to try to dodge that shit.
You do not get to dodge that shit at all.
You
as
said
in
16?
16 points of damage.
Fuck me.
You want to know, guys? I am so sorry. I need to restart my roll 20.
You're good.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Carver was too busy
So
just trudging forward.
Carver will just sit here going.
All right. Yeah, Carver. Let's have some confessionals. This is the confessionals of the Dying Kingdom.
Dear diary, I hate Carver. I hate water. I hate dark. I hate outside. I hate all this. I want to go back inside. I want a place to sit down. I want to drink. I want to screw someone out of their money. I do not want to be on this. I vote Carver off the island.
I mean,
That whole
I can
confessional,
understand-
Carver's just standing behind you.
Yeah, I'm literally saying that to your face. I'm like, I hate Carver. Don't tell him, but I hate him.
This is awesome.
I can understand why you're frustrated, and I don't think this is what he meant to happen. But like, I don't know. Everything seems kind of bleak since I joined you guys. This is a lot. I feel like maybe we should cut him some slack because that was, you know, a kind of mean mom thing to do.
A mean mom thing. I
I
like
turned
it.
to Carver. I'm sorry your mom is really shitty.
He's just being attacked, but I don't think he has time to
Oh, I
respond.
liked it when the roll 20 wasn't working.
Right?
Yo, yeah, all right. So, all right, guys, I'm sorry. Did that bite? It
Sorry,
made you
he's
think of the
probably here.
time that you bit your mother's nipple while you were nursing, and she smacked you across the head and taught you a lesson.
As she should. Ouch.
I think she
All right,
just
that
said
would
that's your mom
hurt.
up on the screen.
That's not canon, but that's, you know. All right, 16 points of damage as this giant crocodile rips into you. You see as it comes up in, it takes a breath that its teeth are, it's bigger than half your body. Your whole leg could have been taken off. It's probably just tasting you. This thing is insane. And let's roll some initiative, everybody.
Oh, no.
God.
I'm gonna try. Shane gave me this really cool initiative macro. I'm gonna try it and see if it works.
Oh god, I really don't like large watery creatures.
Holy no.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see.
Oh.
It's so big.
Sorry, guys. I have to load my roll 20 again. He's like, nah.
Roll 20. Why you no cooperate?
Yeah, roll 20 is nasty right now. Lyceum, you notice when this thing comes up, your eyes are so accustomed to sparkles and stuff. There's something quite pretty on its shoulder. You saw the sparkle and you immediately went, just ignoring the blood that's filtering through the water.
Me wants to have.
Oh god.
And Jess, what did you just rolled a 5?
I
so-
got a 5.
Oh no.
All right, let's redo this thing and adjust the initiative order. Look, I can do this.
Doing that
Yeah.
thing.
Yay! All right, Lyceum, you are up. You see a sparkle.
Sparkle, sparkle.
All right, I guess I should make it die first. So, is this difficult terrain? I'm assuming it is.
Yeah.
And then what is on the sides here? Is that a steep bank? Is that
Yes.
cave wall or what?
It is cave wall that's over you. It is definitely dim lighting in here too as it's come up.
So really,
There's no chance.
there's not another spot to get to there where we would get up out of the water.
There's not a place to go unless
Okay.
you run back into the cage.
Fuck.
Nah,
But you think this thing's going to be a little bit quicker than you.
I don't have to be quicker than it. It's gonna be quicker than Carver.
I
All
love
right,
it.
I'll take it.
Ooh, we getting to see those daggers for the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see 'em.
Basically, what you'd see out Lyceum is he has both of these daggers, his new daggers. One is called Tongue Lashing, and one is called Death Keel. He
Nice.
has them on holsters on his back, so he would like pull him out from the small of his back, and he actually fights now with 2 daggers.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna take a slash with tongue lashing, which is the poison dagger he got,
Sure.
and miss.
It does miss.
And then as a bonus action, he's gonna take a stab with the other dagger.
You got it.
Misses that
Ooh.
as well.
You-
Did we say this is difficult terrain?
It is.
All right, so 5, 10, 15. Okay, so I'm good. All right, that's what it is.
Okay. The crocodile retaliates, and he's going to smack you one sliceium with his tail as he does like a twist as he turns around and he tries to bite Carver again. But this bite isn't like before. He's going full blown this time. He's not tasting. He likes it.
Oh, geez.
So, Lyceum, does a 23 hit you?
Barely.
23.
Barely. I mean, it's right there, like right on, 10 over, whatever.
You're going to take 9 points of damage as the tail tries to knock out your feet, but doesn't quite get there. And Carver, you taste so good. Does a 24 hit you?
What? Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are you down?
I would be if I didn't have relentless endurance.
Oh my god.
The crocodile has you in its jaws. You're going to make a DC 16.
Fuck.
Let's do a DC 16 now to see if you can get out of it. We'll do it perhaps.
Is it a strength check or?
Grapple. So yeah, strength sounds good. That's your
That or
skill, right?
athletics. You can use either one.
Cool. All right.
Um,
Just to give you the heads up, it is storming here in Rhode Island, lightning and everything. I don't know if you can hear that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Big
If I
grumble.
happen to black out, that might be why roll 20 is being so bad for me.
boom!
Whoa!
Thank
All right.
God.
If it
I'm
goes
like-
out, the crocodile dies.
I'm like, and then it slide out of its mouth
Yeah.
and wake back up.
That near death thing let you roll that early there because he just wasn't expecting you to be so frail. Amara, you're up next.
Fuck. Fuck all this. All right. I'm going with my usual. I'm gonna Elder
All right.
Blast this thing.
Do it up.
Get that
16?
Not too hard to
motherfucker.
hit. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 6 force damage, and then I'm also going to do the hex.
Sure thing. Tell me about that.
So the hex at level 1 within 90 feet. So I deal an extra d6 necrotic damage on the target when I attack it. I don't think that really. And then, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So let's see.
And it lasts for an hour.
Beautiful. Oh, that was a good extra damage.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 damage altogether for necrotic, 6 force.
You see that the necrotic damage is hurting it just as you hoped it would. It has
Yes.
not hurt other creatures. You've not been so lucky.
God.
It's
Carver.
not an undead crocodile.
Oh god, that would be horrible.
No, that would be really bad.
I think Carver is gonna use one of the cure wounds prayer beads
Okay.
on
Oh, yeah.
himself.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna use my normal cure wounds thing. Okay, so I get 10 health back. Thank God.
I am so sorry. I'm having a moment where the thunder has just scared the household. I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no!
Oh no.
Oh no, it's okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll
Go
be
for it.
right,
No,
right
no,
back.
take care of it.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
I'm
go
so
for
sorry.
it. Go for it.
it's all
That's
good.
perfectly fine.
Oh,
We gotta grapple the crocodile. Aw.
Loud ass thunder when it shakes the entire house is never fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the kids
kids,
that I
dogs,
babysit.
everybody. Yeah. No, I definitely understand that.
I
So,
remember
like-
the kids that I would babysit. It was thundering or something the other day. It was really, really loud. And literally, all 3 of them start like scream at the same time. And all I hear is. So I ended up being in the bed with 3 children just like piled up on me. Like,
Oh.
yeah, no, I get it.
True
So yeah,
story.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We all understand.
Damn
Can't
that
control
thunder.
thunder.
No. And
Can't
look,
control
Sephiroth
thunder.
is scared too. So
Aw.
Come on,
Yeah.
Thunder, don't steal my thunder.
no.
Go away, scary thunder, go away.
So Carver, you just healed 10 points of damage.
And then as a bonus action, because we're level 3 now, I cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right. I don't know what that does, but it sounds dangerous.
It's a spiritual weapon.
That's all it is. I just can't say it now.
Is Carver explaining this or is Rich? I don't understand.
Carver's spiritual weapon is this just giant spiked mace. And so as a bonus action, I get to summon it and attack with it. And then every turn after that, as a bonus action, I can move it, I think like 20 feet. And I can attack with it. So it's a big boon.
Nice.
So I'm going to attack with this.
Do it up. Oh,
21.
21 definitely hits this bad boy.
What? Why are you asking me what level I want to do it at? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so 7 force damage.
Okay. You hit it and it connects, and the crocodile glares up its teeth as it's dropped you, and it snaps at you, and it's looking like it's ready to go again. But Vespara, you get to go first.
Oh god. What have you done? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna whip out my scimitar and try and hit it. Hit it real hard.
Hit it real hard with that scimitar.
Yeah. Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That does not-
As a it's fine, guys. I tried to hit it. Cannon's real tough. I don't know how to hit it with scales and stuff, and it's so big. Please don't do this. Bonus action. I'm gonna like druidcraft and like try and form a little rain cloud to try and blind it.
Sure thing.
Just like
That's
you don't want to be here. Go away. It's raining now.
It's like I'm already wet.
I live in the water. Make it rain, baby. All right. So it's raining on it.
Correct.
It's raining on is it raining on just the crocodile or everybody?
Absolutely. The crocodile is big.
Okay. So it's
Can it-
raining on the crocodile.
Can it be acid rain?
Not at this level. He's but a cantrip. Can't do much.
The crocodile seems unfazed by the rain, but Lyceum is getting in your eyes.
Lyceum's just like, what in the hell? What? They'll just, what have you put me here for? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swing again.
Yeah. It hits.
14 hits.
14 hits. It's
Nice.
a big boy. It's easy to hit.
So 10 points of damage.
Okay. Nice.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to swing the other one.
Sure thing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's not that close at all. Okay, so that hits, of course.
Okay.
And 13 points of damage because it's still sneak attack too. So I think Lyceum breaks its sides with both daggers as its head is turned toward Vespara and Carver. And then I'm going to back up.
little
Does
that
that provoke-
swashbuckling.
It does not provoke an attack of opportunity because of a new power that I have. If I make an attack on a creature, it cannot use attacks of opportunity on me until the end of my turn.
Okay.
Question:
Beautiful.
Did you apply any poison for that first
No.
dagger?
No, I did not. I should have.
All right. And Lyceum, you're all set with your turn then?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay. Okay. The crocodile turns its body to face towards you. Luckily, this thing has a 5-foot reach, and it is going to bite you. Oh,
I
does
hate
a
you.
14 hit?
Yes.
No!
I don't have my good armor yet.
Oh!
Oh!
You are going to take 18 points of damage as it sinks its teeth into you and wants to see what your sweet meat tastes like.
Tastes pretty good because he almost got it all.
He
Ooh,
does.
At least you're up. At least you're up. Shit.
And then it looks at the person that made it rain, and it takes its tail, and it's going to make it rain on you as its tail comes down, smashing. Does a 16 hit you, Vespara? It does?
It does.
Okay. You're going to take 15 points of damage as it does make it rain on you.
Good thing we leveled up.
Amara, you are up.
Okay. I'm seeing this crocodile. It's kind of decimating my friends. So me, not wanting to hit them, is going to move to the side a little bit and do my typical Eldritch Blast attack that I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
10 does not hit.
That's okay. Do I have anything else I can do? I can do that as an action, not as like a bonus action. Can I? That's still an action. I think that's all I've got. I was moving, so I was distracted at seeing the rampage that this crocodile started.
Okay. The blood is filling the. Oh my science! You can clearly see the blood. Did I lose everybody? My internet just stalled out.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope,
Okay, good.
we're still here.
The water is getting red with your blood. It's your blood, and
It's mostly my
surrounding you.
blood.
I think there's some Carver blood in there too.
There's a lot of cover blood.
All right. And the water is stinging your wounds, and they are definitely hurting you. Carver, how are you feeling?
Upset.
Oh, no.
So he's gonna move around to try to flank with Vespera, and he's gonna start with casting Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Where you at? Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Fuck. So he completely misses with Inflict Wounds, which sucks. And then for the bonus action, he's just going to attack with his spiritual weapon again. Of course, that one
Definitely
hits.
Yes, it does.
6 force damage.
All right.
The spiritual weapon's our best fighter.
Vespara.
Ow! I feel like my rib is broke. I
No.
don't like this. God, this doesn't. Okay, you know what? I'll try one more. What's little crocodile gonna do? It's fine. Let's try again. I'm gonna hit it.
Do it up.
Fuck.
No.
Fuck. Go ahead.
I was going to say, hell of a bonus action.
Well, yeah, bonus action. I'm gonna turn into a real sneaky panther. Make myself more appetizing.
All right. Your body changes. Panthers are good swimmers, right? They got to be.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. Back to the top of the order there. Lyceum.
So Lyceum sees impending doom. All right, let's go for it. So he once again is going to, he knows he's pretty much going down if he gets hit again. So he is going to, as a bonus action, engage the tongue lashing, the poison on the tongue lashing, and you see as he holds the dagger, a well of green blackish ichor basically starts coming out of the hilt and forming along the blade.
Ooh, nice.
And then he's going to, as this thing's head is turned, he's going to jump and stab at it. And I'm going to use my newly gotten critical.
Nice.
Thank you, Divine Favor. Awesome.
So thank you, Divine Favor. I will also use, and can I use 2 Divine Favors at once or only 1?
No, use them all up. I mean, not use them all up. Use them as you will.
Okay, so I'm going to use my divine efficacy, the one that does extra damage.
Okay.
Kill it.
Okay, so I need to figure out what I'm rolling here because this is going to be pretty nutty.
So the natural 20 automatically hits, right? Double damage
Yeah.
or whatever your case may be. All right. And then
So he has to do a DC 15 con save to see if he's poisoned.
sure.
If you want to do that while I'm doing this.
I will do that. He's not. This thing is hardy as fuck.
Yeah, no joke. All right, so 1d4 plus 2 is the dagger's damage.
Okay.
And that's doubled.
So that's only 4.
So 7. And then 2d6 because of sneak attack damage.
Nice.
And that's 7 more damage. And then I'll roll a d20 for the divine efficacy. Bullshit.
Are you kidding
that
me?
that is a roll, and on critical hits, rolls are doubled. Is that doubled?
Sure.
Yeah, I
But
only rolled a 2.
it's from divine favor, so yeah. You are hurting this creature severely. It has big chunks of meat coming off of it.
Yes.
It looks incredibly fucked up. Unfortunately, I'm just putting it is
So that's
turning
25.
itself. Okay. I'm just putting all that in there. It turns its gaze to you. Oh, go on.
Oh, I'm taking a big step back.
Okay.
I haven't used my movement, so I'm going to be taking chunks of movement back.
Sure thing.
So that way, if he wants me, he has to take attacks of opportunity at the other 2.
You got it. It is going to. So that's Spara and Carver. Attacks of opportunity if you want them.
You know it.
Away from you. Hits.
Yeah.
Hits.
Fuck yes.
So it's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
3 slashing.
Oh my gosh. So
Did we
close.
kill it?
You did not kill it.
No.
You both make contact with it, and you see the thing actually shudder in the water, but it is going full force at the person that just fucked it up. So, Carver, Lyceum, you're going to get both a bite and a tail as you've just hurt this
Roll
creature.
low.
Oh, fuck.
I'm down.
The 13
Yeah.
hits?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So 13 hits. The tail attack puts me at 1 death saving throw.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck. Sorry, that was really loud. I apologize.
Lyceum is down 1 death saving throw. You see the crocodile just ignore you hitting it and go right to him and takes a huge chunk. It is holding Lyceum's body, and just to tenderize him a little bit more, it takes its tail and swats him again, and you watch his body just convulse again and limp down.
Wait, how much max HP do you have?
It didn't hit me with 1. It has to double with 1 hit. It's close.
Mara.
I don't like this 20.
Kill that
Unnatural
motherfucker.
20. Okay, so that's 8 plus 8, 9, 10 damage.
What does dead giant crocodile smell like?
It's probably singed a little bit. To be totally honest, I'm seeing it's really kind of flagging after the crazy damage that Lyceum did to it. So she's just gonna do her Eldritch Blast, and you see the giant gator kind of like stiffen. You see smoke kind of come out of his open wounds a little bit, like black nastiness. Just kind of like collapse.
As it stiffens and die, its mouth tightens on Lyceum, and it starts to sink with Lyceum in it. Lyceum,
no.
can you make me a death saving throw?
Oh, I'd love to.
Thank
Oh.
you.
This is where I could die.
Fuck.
Oh, oh gosh.
Nope.
No.
1 pass.
Okay. You see the crocodile sinking down below your dead friend in its mouth.
No, in Panther form, I'm trying to swim to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
grab from the jaws of life.
All right.
Carver runs up, grabs the crocodile's mouth, and just like pries it apart and almost like ripping the jaw off. Grabs Lyceum and casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
And because I'm a Grave Domain cleric, you get max healing, so that gives you
Goodness.
18 health.
Okay. Make a strength roll to see if you can pry its jaws open.
Can I give him advantage by trying
You
to
know
help?
it.
Oh, fuck. You don't even need that help.
Okay. All right. So let's paint
he's
this picture.
he's like more alive than you've seen him in the last probably 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Where like that fight got his blood pumping, and he saw a person in his group go down, and he's not having that on his watch. So he runs over and just pries the mouth apart.
Yes.
And just like literally picks him up almost by the throat and just heals him. Like, you're not gonna die today.
Lyceum, you open your eyes and Carver's kind of like holding you and you're looking into his eyes.
I think I would sputter and kind of spit out some water. Thanks, Carver. Thank
He
you.
drops you and walks away.
Oh, I
This is the
still think I'm gonna
best.
like as Panther, like take him by the scruff and like drag him.
Perfect. So, Lyceum, you have a panther that's like pulling on you.
I kind of like, what are you doing?
The rain was on you, and then you're blinded, and then you hit it real hard, and you died. You gotta get
What-
back to.
Was
get
that
out
you
of
with
the
the
water.
rain? Did you cast that rain?
I thought it would distract the big thing.
You thought it would distract a crocodile? Like a water? Okay. Okay, I thought I was lost. Okay, good. Hold on. I think I saw something on this crocodile earlier. I need to go and take a little better look, if y'all don't mind. Bye, Carver. I'm assuming Carver's probably turned around and started walking off.
No, he's a little bit more with it now, and he's as you're talking about that, he's like, let's not worry about baubles. We need to get out of here before more of these come.
More?
Okay.
More of them?
But shiny stuff.
I go over to the crocodile. I'm gonna make my way over there to him.
Okay, it's sinking, so you're gonna have to go diving.
I thought this stuff was like knee deep.
No, like up to here.
That's
Unless
fine.
you can reach fine. Okay.
That's no big deal. I mean, if it's about chest level or whatever, this crocodile is
head
like
down.
15 foot. Its head's got to be monstrous too, so it can't go too far.
Okay.
I want to see if I can actually look and see what I think I saw. Was it actually something, or was it just a glint of the light or something stupid?
You're looking under the water and it is hazy with your blood. But looking and trying to catch the light, you eventually do see some kind of sparkle.
I just want to cut it out.
All right. You go under. As you're cutting it out, you feel a prick your finger.
Careful.
My
Careful.
knife?
You pull it up to grab your finger and see what it is. And it's one of your family pins that just stuck you on your finger.
All right. I think I look down at it and kind of shake my head, like residually, just kind of take it and put it in my pocket where I have the stone that looks like my family pin.
Carver, you look down at it to shake your head and you notice how bloated its belly is. Excuse me, Lyceum. How?
The gator?
Yeah. Yes.
What is it, Lyceum? What'd you find? What was the glittery thing?
It was nothing. I thought there was something, but I think it was just moss, or I don't know what it was. But look at this. It's like stomach's huge. Like hey, Vespara, don't you know about nature and stuff?
I never saw a giant crocodile in the forest. What the heck? You want me to like slash it open?
Oh no, I could do that. I just was wondering if this is something you'd seen before. Like, what is this thing?
A thing that grew in the water. I don't even know how it could be that big in this shallow of water. Like, is the water so deep? Like, it's massive. I don't understand.
I mean, this was a place where they were doing weird experiments. It could be a weird animal experiment.
Oh my
Does-
god, what if they're like undead? Can you sense undead?
It didn't seem undead to me.
It's not undead.
What? No. What?
Well, it's
are there
dead now.
humans in its belly? There's big things.
Do you
Does
mean
the
cut it
belly
open?
look but loaded to us?
You're looking at it, and yeah, it's Vespar in the woods. You've seen snakes before that look perfectly, thin and uniform, and they eat something big, and there's like a big clot in it. We've seen pregnant animals that could have something in there, a tumor.
It's not a
You don't know.
tumor.
I thought that too.
I swear, if we cut this open and there's live
Little
baby
babies.
gators in here,
I know
I'm
that
gonna be
works.
so pissed off.
I know how
That'd
biology
be
works.
awesome.
No, that's not how this works.
All right, so Lyceum has his daggers. It's like, yes, no.
Are your
I'm kinda
daggers still
curious now.
poisoned?
All right, he sees the gleam in Amar's eye. It's like, okay, and takes a big slice down the side of the alligator's stomach.
Okay. The water gets incredibly murky as its insides start to spill out. It's not just red blood, but kind of foul, brown, nasty colors. You can't see what's in there. You're going to have to root around.
Amar's getting all up in that. He
I
does
thought
not
they
give a
smell bad.
shit.
On the outside.
Amara, it doesn't take you long of sticking your hands in. You get by a rib. Lyceum's daggers are incredibly sharp, so he did a good job.
Mhm.
Actually, fucking rib cage and a crocodile, probably not
Yeah.
down there. He cuts open its soft belly, and you root around, and you immediately recognize something you're feeling. Feels like an arm bone. It's not just a bone, but there's some kind of
And
meat,
pull
and
it.
your fingers just squish into it as the meat is saturated and feels
Yep.
incredibly nasty.
I feel an arm. I pull it a little bit.
Okay. You pull it, and all of a sudden you fall back as an arm comes loose of whatever was in there, and you're holding in your hand a rotting humanoid hand. It's not fully digested, but you can
Mhm.
definitely see what it is. And yeah, it fucking stinks once you take it out of the water.
Kind of holding it like this, studying the hand. It's just a partly like decomposed, digested hand. It doesn't have anything on it.
No.
I throw it to the side. Like, Is there anything else in there? I continue to root just to make sure.
You very quickly find the rest of that body.
Mhm.
What was attached to it.
All right. I kind of drag it out.
Okay. You drag it out, and it's definitely, you're looking at it, you can tell by the features. It was a human, has the style of a dress on. The clothes is not, it's been freshly killed, as the fabric is still there. And it has a sleeveless dress on. Definitely a young female, but its face has been cut into. Very hard to recognize what's there.
Well, that's unhelpful. Anything else? Or sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I guess I'm going to make an investigation to see if there's anything about this body to, I don't know, let us know anything about it. 19.
You look at it, and what you do notice is the style of dress. It's fairly local. This isn't something that is from a different continent, a different area of the Great Kingdoms where they wear fancier button-up clothes. This is a very local thing. I have to shut that off. Excuse me. One second.
I'm just loving the image of Amara just like covered in nasty
Elbow
like
deep.
shit and blood, just like
Oh, man.
Lyceum's
That is
like,
not my alarm.
This is hard pass. Hard pass.
What
So
did you heard?
while Amara and all of them are doing that, Carver's gonna go back to the mouth of the crocodile and find the biggest tooth and cut it out
You got
as
it.
like a souvenir.
You have a big old crocodile tooth, and
Lyceum
it's
sees
fucking
him
monstrous.
and says, "Look, it's fun to take bubbles, isn't it, Carver?" Remember the good times.
This is not a bauble. It is a trophy.
Oh, is it that big a difference?
Yes.
Lyceum, you feel something on your leg.
Motherfucker.
Oh god.
Speaking of that, Vespar, you feel something brushing up against your leg.
So the second I cut open that thing, I was like, pounce, pounce, way over there. Walking away from all of you. No.
Amara, there's something like tickling your shins.
Fuck. I look down in the murky water. I'm guessing I can't see anything.
But you can actually see the shimmer of little fish all coming. It looks like it's feeding time as there's a newly fresh corpse in the bottom here.
Oh, tasty.
All right, everybody. I think it's time to go. It just looks like a regular humanoid who's local.
Biology class over.
Damn it. I was hoping like there'd be some cool shit on the body or whatever.
Yeah, me too. And I see him pats the breast pocket where he now has 2 of the pins.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can
Are we all good to
get
go?
out of the water now, guys? Please.
Aren't you at home out here in nature? And isn't this like your thing?
Not this kind.
I don't think this is technically like nature.
This isn't nature? A cave with crocodiles and water and fish?
It seems more like a man-made cave.
So getting the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Let's push forward.
Okay.
Oh god.
You push forward and it gets darker and colder. And there are times when it is definitely past your breast and where it's almost to your chin. Some of you have to paddle for a little while. But you eventually start to see light and you eventually start to hear good nature sounds as the water gets shallower and warmer. You see sunshine.
I want to get on dry land. I want to get out of these wet clothes. I start walking faster. Or swimming faster.
Okay.
As soon as we can see an area to get out of the cave and climb up onto dry land, Carver's going to try that too.
Okay.
Bounding. Are there trees?
There are trees.
Trees immediately shoots up into the most foresty tree. Getting away from No.
You are still in knee-deep water, and you watch as Vespara books out of the water and just climbs a tree and is sitting there cleaning herself.
So I guess it's true what they say about cats.
What do they say about cats?
They don't like water. Oh, never mind. God.
Yeah, sunshine. Yeah, so once we get on dry land, Mara is immediately put down her pack, which is sogging, and just like take off her outer layer of clothes and just start wringing them out to get all this nasty like grossness off.
You probably smell horrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You reek pretty good. And underneath your fingernails, as you're trying, you can see like is that flesh under there? Oh, it's gonna have to scrub that out for at least a week.
Yeah. It's okay.
You're not gonna want to lick your fingers anytime soon. Lyceum, your clothes are all fucked up. You're noticing you look like a mess.
Yeah, no joke. Between the bear trap, the puncture wound, the bites, being bitten literally in half, the tail swipes. I'm probably wearing quite literal like rags at this point. This fine outfit was not made to go outside. It was not made to be adventured in, and it looks like absolute dog crap.
Does. And you're black and blue. Carver, some of your clothes have big bites out of them. Vespar, your fur is looking fine in that tree.
Yeah, fuck all of you. Not happy right now.
So there you are on land.
What time of day is it about?
You look up at the sun, probably just a little bit past noon.
Oh, okay.
So the next question is, where are we?
I don't think it matters right now. We just survived a giant crocodile.
I mean, you took me down. We didn't go that far. The rooms weren't that big. And the tunnel seemed kind of big. Like, how far away can we actually be from where we started?
We didn't know where we were when we started.
What?
It doesn't
I just
matter.
ran across you guys in the middle of a forest. Oh, okay. All right.
Well, how long did we walk through that river?
Quite a while, at least 4 to 5 hours. You are like numb. Your fingers are bloated. Your toes are bloated.
Oh, okay.
You are exhausted.
Let's do a fire and a short rest.
No fire.
I'm going to do a fire and a short rest.
A fire will just point out where we are to those orcs.
The orcs 5, 6, 7 hours away?
We don't know where they headed. Do you
Do
really
you think
want
they were
to?
following us? Like they have some kind of tracker beam on us? Wouldn't they be sitting here waiting?
Weren't they after an item of magic that we had in our possession?
I don't know. I don't know what Amara was able to do. Whatever she did something and made them go away.
Wait,
Made them
what
think
happened?
that they already had it.
What happened? I heard my name.
Didn't you make the orcs go away or make them think that they had taken the crown instead of what they really wanted, which is the compass piece?
Oh yeah. I think they thought they had the compass piece. They've got the. Wait, I forget. No, because I did a minor illusion on the crown, so it looked like it had the compass piece in it.
Yes, but we don't know
Yeah.
what they were tracking, if they were tracking the crown or if they were tracking the compass piece.
Well, I'm guessing the compass piece, but I mean, whatever. Carver, how long does it take you to get, those like bits of meat that sometimes get off of flesh, especially like the outer layers? How long does that usually take to get out of under your fingernails? Like it's really stuck in here.
Much easier that way.
But see, the taste for gator flesh and rotting human flesh might not be as appetizing to me. It's just, I've got a weak stomach.
I'll help. And your raven comes down and like bites one of your fingers incredibly hard.
That is not how you do that. Come on.
Smell good.
That's the first time you bled this whole time.
Just because I can do attacks that are a long ways away, it's not my fault. Though it
I'm
did
making
look
a
very
fire.
painful.
We're lighting that fire?
Yep. A small one,
Alright.
but yes.
Can I help and try to make a fire that won't produce a lot of smoke? Because I know that is a thing.
Yeah. Why don't you roll your survival and see if you can find the right kind of tree branches that don't give off a
Mm,
I'm
12.
lounging in the branches, and I'm like, don't use. Well, okay. All right.
Mhm.
Yeah, no one wanted to ask me now. Okay. All right.
Can you talk in panther form? Like, can you?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You think you're doing a pretty good job. I mean, it's daylight, so it doesn't seem too smoky or crazy right now.
All right.
Lyceum just basically takes the time to take a short rest and cuts
Yeah.
the rest of his tattered clothes up to where he's probably wearing a pair of short shorts and a tank top because he doesn't have any other clothes on.
You
Oh my
look like
gosh.
the kids from Lord of the Flies.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's basically he's turned into a Lord of the Flies kid.
You
I'm
cannot
like a,
talk. You do not have the conch.
So you're
I'm half tempted to just have Amara like totally stripped, but she probably leaves like the bare minimum of like her underclothes on, and the other clothes are just like hanging to dry somewhere, and she just doesn't. Whatever. Still trying to get the blood from under her fingers.
Vespara. In that tree, you have a good point of view and you can hear sounds better. You hear what sounds like wagging wheels and horses going in the distance, not too far distance. Yes, and anybody roll whatever hit dice or the such you need for short rest. Which I don't even know the rules on.
Okay. can I see like a break in the trees? Like, are we? Yeah, I assume we didn't come out onto a road, so like, can I see a path?
Sure. Can you
Right.
roll a perception for me, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Is that the right even roll anymore? Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So you have like leopard eyes, which are insane and they're adjusting to the sun. And you see that right not too far away from you, is a road, and you see a wagon. It's a covered wagon with a man leading 2 horses and a woman sitting on top of the wagon. And they're going at just a very slow pace. From that angle, you can see they aren't armed. Doesn't look visibly armed.
There seems to be dangerously boring people in a wagon not far from here.
Dangerously boring, you say?
I trust nothing anymore. I don't know what's real. Yeah, I mean, they don't look armed. They're on a covered wagon. They're traveling this way. I guess I could hop from tree to tree if you want me to scout it out. Sneaky.
Maybe we can hitch a ride?
How do we know we can trust these people?
We can't distrust everybody we come across. Besides, these people are apparently deceptively boring. So who
You want me to
knows?
go talk to him?
You can or I can.
Let me go talk to him. You can cover me from range.
Okay, got you.
Carver, you okay? Do you want it back, or do you want to go talk to him? You have such a winning smile.
Such a bright and sunny personality.
Well, I see him turn around and start, without even hearing what smartass answer he's going to get back, he kind of starts walking away.
He follows behind, but he gives you some distance.
Oh, that's a good look. You're like my guard or something. I like that.
Look how sunny his disposition is. Yes.
As he walks under the tree where Vespari is, he kind of looks back at Carver and goes, "Is it not still weird that like she could talk? Like, is that you think that's ever going to get old? Like it's an animal that talks. Like that's not right."
You just hear like panther chuffing. Like, yeah.
You guys. Raven's been talking the whole time.
Oh yeah, I
Be
forgot.
that weird.
Yeah, the Raven talks. Yeah, I forgot all about that. Now I gotta look at Carver.
Duh.
All right, I will take Lyceum will start to move as an intercept to ahead of these people where they can clearly see him, and does not have his weapons drawn or anything like that.
All right. You head that way. When the second they catch sight of you, they immediately stop, and the woman, you can just see her like pulling herself to the chest, and the man puts one of his hands up and says, "Oh, we don't want any trouble, but what? Are you okay?"
No, not really, and I'm not here to give you any trouble. As you can see, I've lost my way. My group and I've lost our way out here and faced all kinds of things. I'm really looking for either a ride or to know where the nearest town is so I can get back to some kind of civilization. As you can tell, and Lyceum kind of looks down at himself, I don't do this. No.
The woman says, "Oh my gosh, you need help." And she jumps off, says, "I have bandages, let me help you." And she runs into the back of the wagon, and you hear her shuffling around, and she comes out with like a big, beautiful realm of like silk, and she's trying to wrap you like, "You're a mess, and your modesty, I'm so sorry." And she's trying to wrap you in silk.
I think Lyceum just kind of looks and it's like, okay. But I'm physically I'm okay. Like I look like shit, but what are you all doing out here? Who are you? I'm Lyceum. Who are you?
Lyceum, we're just simple traders. We don't want trouble from you.
Oh no trouble. Again, look, anyone who takes a walk and ends up like this, how much trouble can I give you? No trouble at all. I simply saw your wagon I've got a couple of friends back here. We were just making our way toward town and saw your wagon. Want to make sure everything was okay.
Is it okay to come out now?
What?
Do you have other people with you?
I have a couple. There's a small group of us. There's 3 of us that are out here. Do you mind if I have them come up?
Her eyes start to well up. You're not gonna hurt us, are you? We're just simple traders.
Well,
Come.
I wouldn't tell you if I was gonna hurt you. I wouldn't, But no, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not.
Thesbar, what are you doing right now?
I was at the branch, like right above where they stopped, and just switching my tail back and forth. And I'm like,
Okay.
I heard him admit that we have other party members, and I just jump right down in front of the woman.
She
plop, like
screams and she drops the silk and she runs to her husband and she grabs onto him and is like, "A wild animal, honey, hurry, we need to go. Get on those horses."
Lycia turns around and goes, read the room. Read the room.
I
Chill
don't know
out.
what that means. Okay, and I like.
Don't worry. She's with
It's
she's with us.
Oh my god.
Amara runs up like, what's going on? What?
Okay. So
Carver's making a point of not coming out after hearing all the screaming.
Probably a good idea.
I thought she would not be the one that you came out first, but yeah, okay. It's okay. She's one with nature. It's the nature thing. She's fine. She's not really a talking panther. I guess she is. It's a long story. It's a long story. But trust me, we mean you no harm as long as you mean us no harm.
No harm.
Yeah, just it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Her eyes are definitely welling up in tears, and the gentleman with her is like trying to stand strong, but you can tell he is just as scared as anybody you've seen.
I'll lay down and slowly roll on my belly, and you can see my big panther Pete's with no claws. And I'm just like, meow.
Oh, honey, it's waving to us.
Yeah, we thought we'd teach her to do tricks, but it hasn't taken yet.
Can she sit?
You have to find out. You have to ask her. And Lyceum's starting to smile real big at this.
I'll
Can
sit
I
up.
really? It's like the child I never had, and it listens. And she comes up and she starts putting lace on your head, thus far, if you will, making a little like bonnet.
That's fine. That's fine.
I think that looks really good on her.
I'll start purring.
How much for her?
She's no. She's independent. She's not our pet. So you mentioned you're traders. What do you trade in? I assume silk and lace, some things like that.
Yes.
So where are you on the way to or from?
We're going to Glonkberry. We travel around. We live in our Glonkberry. Thanks, chat. I gotta go with it. So we purposely
Other Doc has got this down.
No.
Son of a bitch.
So we purposely are not using actual Greyhawk towns for this very short period of time because we have something very big planned with Shane and it needs coordination. So we are in the Great Kingdoms, no less. But Glonkberry is now a new canon town.
Oh yeah, Glonkberry. Yeah.
You know that
thriving metropolis.
Glonkberry.
So could we see your wares? Do you mind if we obviously look at my wardrobe. I probably could use some new clothes, and we may have others. I do have a couple other members of the party, not cats. Do you mind if they come out? No screaming?
Carver just walks out at this point. He's like, what the hell is taking so long?
She just is freezing. Orc?
Yeah.
She's looking at you, Amara.
You've got to work on our entrances.
I don't think anything's gonna soften that one. No, he's okay.
Is there a problem?
Says the half-naked lady with the raven on her shoulder.
You slaughter children in their sleep.
No. Listen, no, he's not an orc. Not an orc. He's half.
Maybe I do.
Well, so far he hasn't slaughtered us in our sleep, so.
And he's not going to slaughter you.
She's just backing away slowly. What do you want from us?
We honestly just wanted to see if you had anything for trade.
Just what I wrapped you in the kindness of my heart. And she's like squeezing onto her husband. And he's not saying a word.
So I appreciate this. Let me pay you for this. And then we'll be on our way to go along.
Were you guys on your way to sell this awesome silk? Like,
the cat is talking to me and likes me. Yes, Kitty, we are. We're gonna sell the silk. We are.
Lyceum looks over. Do you want a ball? A silk ball? Would that? Yeah.
Would Kitty like a silk ball?
Yeah. Do you have one? That'd be awesome.
I have some scraps.
That would be awesome. You get them. I'll pay you.
Okay. And she runs into her little tent and gets around and
as she runs in there, I will transform back. I still have bonnet on, but I'm a human now.
I hear her go, kitty.
Hi.
Did you eat it?
Did I eat what?
Eat it. Where's Kitty?
Kitty, I point to Vespara.
I'll pop back in.
Okay. We have a magician, we have an orc, we have a half-naked boy, and we have a reasonable woman. What do you want from us?
Nothing.
Okay.
Am I a reasonable woman?
Yes.
Unlikely.
Yes. I kind of turn around.
That's
Did you
rich.
guys hear that?
All right, so Lyceum will give her I don't know what the monetary equivalent to scraps of random silk is, but he would give her that and just say thank you. Well, please be on your way. We're good. How far away is Galonkberry? I get all these names twisted up in my head.
About an hour away on carriage. You won't cause trouble there, will you? There's such a peaceful town, and they've been having trouble.
I'd like to say we won't, but hell, I thought walking out and talking to you wouldn't be any trouble. And look at these people done. We don't plan to cause trouble, no.
I am the reasonable woman here.
Lyceum looks back and goes, "You're not going to forget that, are you? You're going to keep that. You got that?
It's mine now."
The woman says, "Oh, I just want to give you a hug," and she comes up to Amara and she whispers in her ear, "Are you safe? Do you want to come with us?"
Oh my gosh. Amara's gonna hug back and be like, "A ride would be really nice, actually.
Just you or them."
I can't abandon them now. They have, I kind of turn back and my hands are on your shoulders. You have to understand, there was this great big gator that, they helped me kill. And then, we had to root around. We thought exploded stomach had, some bodies.
You didn't have to root around it. We could have left it alone.
But
you had to desecrate it.
Stuff in there. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I owe them a little bit. You know what I mean? It's that debt when, somebody saves your life and then you save somebody else.
Saving, it's me. But dangerous places.
I know. We're so happy that you've stuck with us, Vespara.
And if you turn back into a cat and sit next to me, and then I can't have you filthy, no offense, but you can mess up my silk, so you reasonable one can sit with me and the cat, and then you two can ride on the horses.
While that whole conversation was going on, Carver walked up to the husband and kind of poked him in the chest and what trouble is Glonkberry dealing with?
same trouble every place is. Being raided and pillaged and people just trying to cause trouble.
Rated by what?
Traitors.
Speak up.
I don't know. I haven't been there. Just the rumors.
Well, let's go and get some more reliable information. And I kind of pat Carver on the back.
You walk up, Amar. When you pat Carver on the back, you notice the person he's talking to is shaking visibly, and there might even be a urine stain dripping down his leg.
Oh.
I kind of lean up to Carver like, back off a little bit.
He just kind of like looks at your hand on him and looks at you and just like not having any of it.
Come, just get a ride. You get to ride on a horse. Sky. Carver.
He just kind of walks away.
I promise he's not as scary as it seems. It takes a while to get used to. I understand.
Yes, he is. He's just as scary. He's just as scary.
Not to us. He's really a huge teddy bear. He's just like filled with nice chocolatey goo. You know those candies with like the filling that's real nice? Like really kind of dark and a little bit intimidating on the outside, but inside.
What kind of candies are you eating?
I want some.
It's Greyhawk candy. Like, it's just
Greyhawk?
Greyhawk candy. No, it's canon now.
Greyhawk candy.
Intimidating chocolate with gooey stuff on the inside is Greyhawk candy.
Do you have candy with you?
No, guys? Yeah, I kind of root around in my bag. Let's see. I don't have candy. In fact, I've got some dry rations, but I think that's the only like edible thing. Unless you want some, like, I don't know. I've got some weird stuff in here. You probably aren't that interested. I've got like a newt's eye and.
Oh no. But we should go before trouble gets us on the road. If you're joining us, please come now. But we can't deal with bandits or thieves.
If we encounter bandits or thieves, we will protect you. Thank you so much for the ride. And Amar kind of like does a sweeping curtsy and let's go.
All right.
Pops back into panther form and just props up onto the right against her. Just kind of nudges her leg.
I see him in Carver. Are you coming along?
I would assume he'd sit on like the back of the carriage.
Okay.
Well, I see him will sit back there too. Like one point in time, he'll look over at Carver and go, "See, just two guys hanging on the back of a wagon. I knew we'd be best friends soon."
He just completely ignores you.
Oh,
As he's still dripping wet, you know, because he didn't take his clothes off. He kept them on.
I have to throw bits for best friends.
We're the two best friends.
The whole ride there, Vespara, this woman is just like doting on you. Like, oh, is that a little bit of sand in your eye? Let me get it out. And she gets it out. And she's loving up on you. And after a little bit, more like, good 45 minutes, the carriage starts slowing down as you approach what looks to be a pretty decent sized town. It has no gates around it, but you do see patrols. Well, we're here. They monitor who comes in. I don't know if they'll let us in with you. Not trying to be rude, but
No, we'll jump off. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for the ride. We really appreciate it.
They might kill him, and she points to Carver, on sight. So if he's really nice, I want to go into any towns.
I kind of smirk. They're not going to kill him. He'll be fine.
Okay.
Thank you anyway. Very nice people.
And they ride off to the town. You watch as they are approached. They are stopped by what looks to be patrols or guard, and questioned, and their wagon questioned. And after a good 5-6 minutes, they are pushed on through to enter town.
All right. Hey, Carver.
What?
Hey, I've got a spell to make you look less killable.
No.
Would you rather be dead or
I refu-
attacked?
I refuse to hide my heritage anymore.
Oh. I
rough.
can't say anything. I don't have a heritage that I'm super proud of. If you don't want to hide it, I guess that's your prerogative. But it's gonna make things a lot harder for you. Like a lot harder. Like we're probably not going to get into this town with you harder.
Let's see. Before we go counting anything.
I can wait outside if you want.
No. Come on. You deserve to come in here.
I don't like this.
Let's go see at least. What is the name of this town again? Glonkhaven? What?
Glonkberry.
Longberry.
Glonkberry? My bad. I'm writing this down.
Let's take a quick, just 5-minute break. And we're going to come back and see what Glonkberry thinks of a half orc trying to get into their gates.
Oh no.
I shall kill them all.
Oh, all those innocent children. That's so orcish. All right, please stick around. We'll be back in just a few minutes there. So, all right.
Heading on down to Glonkberry.
To Glonkberry we go. All right, we are back. Thank you for sticking around with us. We're going to Glonkberry. I feel like because I'm from Rhode Island, actually, I'm making official GM decision. We're just calling it Gronkberry.
Gronkberry.
You know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But all right, Gronkberry for any football fans. I actually am not a football fan. I just bartend during it, so I know the name. And Nathan is not a Pats fan.
I'm waiting outside with Carver.
Right. All right.
Carver's a Pats fan, sorry.
But you can't get in. Ha ha ha.
Or maybe
I live in
they'll let me
Ohio. Tried having a town full of Cleveland Browns fans.
Ooh.
Year after year after year.
Didn't they win a game recently?
All right, moving on.
We
moving on.
tied.
Into Gronkberry we go.
Into Gronkberry. All right. How are we going to Gronkberry? Did you tell me what we're seeing?
I guess we're just gonna try a walk in.
Okay.
That's the plan, right, guys?
I guess, yeah.
I kind of look around and like, I thought we kind of had this down last time with like be cool, but I guess not. So let's all be on our best behavior. And he kind of looks at Amar and says, "No talking to the Raven." Looks at Miss Bar and goes, "No changing into things in front of people." And he looks at Carver and go, "You just keep being you, big boy." And turns around and starts walking off.
How come he get?
You just hear.
I'll talk when I want.
Apparently I can't
And the raven goes
respond.
And Lyceum is leading the way into Rockberry. Lyceum, the guards see you coming first. And just a casual thing as they, just get ready to talk with you, see them straighten up and pay attention. And as the rest of the fold comes around and their eyes look from one to another, look at Amara, still calm, look at Vespara, calm, and then their gaze turns to Carver. And you immediately see the guard tense up, hold on to his spear, and do a whistle. And suddenly the one guard, more just coming over, and there's 4 guards lined up.
Yeah. I immediately come like next to Carver and just walking beside him.
Hello, how are you all doing today?
We were doing well. What?
You're still doing well, right?
He's looking with your power of perception. He's looking at your weapons and seeing there's still sheaths, and he's looking confused.
So we would like to come into town. We wanted to trade.
There are no. When he looks to his thing. Trade?
Yeah, we want to trade. Look at me.
Where are you coming from?
Edivine? Edenvine? Edivine?
Edenvine.
Are
Edenvine?
you? He stops while he's talking to you and turns to Carver. You're not an orc, are you?
What does that matter?
It matters a lot. The
No, he's
orcs have
not an
come
orc.
into our village. They have murdered our children, murdered our men, our women.
I've done none of those things.
You look different than them.
He is different from them. He's a child of Ouijas.
And he's studying you. What are you?
I am a cleric of Ouijas.
You have orc in your blood.
That is true.
What are you? I kind of squint at the guards.
They're ignoring you. And he turns around
Rude.
and he says to somebody, if you want to roll a perception to hear what he says, you certainly may.
I don't care.
Oh, he hears.
Okay. Carver, you hear him say, Lyceum, you do not. Do you think he could help Elsa with her issues? And you watch the other guy hear the full conversation say, she might be scared. She needs help. She's going to end up killing herself if she doesn't get it. And he turns around. Orcs are evil and savage. You don't. He stutters. You are not an orc, no?
It is in my blood.
They both look at each other, the 2 guards. Shakes head. Would you mind if we cast a spell on you just to see your alignment? To see that you're not an evil, vile creature such as the orcs that have been here in the past?
Do what you must.
Summon the cleric. And you wait a little bit. And you see a cleric come out in red robes. What is going on? What is this? And the guard replies, he's not a full orc, and I think he could help Elsa. She needs it. And the cleric squints and he starts casting. Carver, you recognize what's going on. He is casting a spell to detect alignment, making sure you're not an evil savage, such as some of your brethren. He nods his head, says, make sure she gets it before she's dead, and just walks away. And the guy turns back. You'll have to forgive us. We are a peaceful town, and we've been happy, but there's been much that has been going on.
We understand. Is there something we can do for you?
There's something he can do.
He'd love to.
We were raided by orcs 6 months ago. And one of our most beloved, a weaver by the name of Elsa, was the victim of the orc raid. And now she is 6 months pregnant. On the verge of suicide. Don't even know if the baby can survive. She doesn't eat. She doesn't come out. We all loved her. She wouldn't get rid of the baby. And there she stands.
Did you recognize any symbols on the orc warriors?
I wasn't here, but I'm sure some of the other guards have. I'm new. I volunteered. The Knights of Hexter got me here. I can find out for you.
Do that.
Will you talk to her?
I can.
I have to warn you. I don't. Perhaps put up a hood. You don't understand. The people, they have been savaged. Their children killed. Our cleric at Hexer tells us you're no evil with them, but the fright it will put on them, the pain it will cause.
Shit, this is a
conundrum.
A hood I can do.
Be gentle with the people. They've been through a lot.
Let's go.
And you are led in by the 4 guards. And you were led into town. This is a nice town. There's kids laughing, playing in the street. Yeah, the streets are clean. You don't see, shacks that you've seen in other towns. Everything seems very well put together. And you were led to a small cottage, about 5 minutes away from the gates. The grass is overgrown here. The flowers haven't been weeded. The window's dusty. But it's there. He says, I have to brace her. You can't just walk in.
Okay.
And he walks into the house. He doesn't even bother knocking. He just opens the door.
Amara this whole time has kept right beside Carver, just kind of step in step with him.
He comes out. She's petrified. She's shaking. But she wants to talk. She didn't think that there could be any good in orcs. But she didn't have the heart to slaughter her own baby.
What do you need me to do?
Tell her there's hope. Tell her that she's not going to be raising a monster. And through all this town has gone through, we love Elsa.
I'll do what I can.
Follow me.
Carver, do you want me going in, or do you want any of us going in there with you?
He's just already walked through the door.
Lyceum is definitely
focused.
staying out.
Yeah, I'll probably stay by the door so I can see what's going on, but I'm not gonna get involved.
You walk in and you see a house that has no candle burning, no candles. You see the back of a rocking chair rocking slowly, facing a fire with no fire in it. And you hear a soft voice. Is he here?
I am.
They tell me there's proof that you're not evil. You're not a monster.
What is really evil? But a perception.
No. The orc that violated me, he was evil.
What do you want to know?
Did I make the right choice?
What choice are you talking about?
To become a mother? They tell me, some tell me I'll be the mother to a monster.
I was not a monster when I was born.
Would you tell me? Did your mother, did she conceive you the same way?
I only know the story I was told. My father told me when I was a child. He told me that one night he had a dream that led him to a riverside. And when he got there was an orc wounded from battle. He tried to heal her with magical means, but she was against it. So he healed her in a mundane fashion. During that time, they found affection for each other. And that was how I was conceived.
You're saying an orc loved a human?
I don't know if love is the right word, but mutual affection. Perhaps.
You hear her sobbing and say, does that mean my child could love me?
I don't know if I've ever loved anyone.
At that, she starts crying harder. I don't think there's much more to say. May I look at your face?
He pulls back the hood.
And she turns around. And tears just start streaming. And her hand lifts as if to touch your face.
He kind of pulls back a little bit.
And she pulls back, shaken, and obviously a bit frightened, and backs up. And there it is. The face of my future child. One that won't even love me. And yet I've loved it.
Raise it to be strong. And it will do well in this world.
Are you doing well in this world?
I follow the path that Ouija sets before me.
Hextor, you'll take care of this one. She looks at you. You have given me great fear. Fear of never being loved by my own child. But also hope. And an actual half-breed stands before me. An It's not evil. My child doesn't have to be evil.
Everything is capable of evil. Your blood does not control that.
Shakes her head. What's your name?
Carver.
Carver. I'm Elsa. And if this child is a male, I'll name it Carver. With a C.
That is unnecessary.
No, it is. And she takes out a dagger that was obviously hidden. You don't understand where this dagger was going to end up tonight. And she drops it to the ground, and you hear it clatter. And she turns around and starts gathering kindling to light her fire.
Is that all?
Yes.
He turns around and walks out.
How do you look when you walk out?
Kind of, I'd say almost dispassionate. Like he's just disconnected himself from the emotions. Like he just came out of a room that he was making a sandwich in, you know, like nothing big happened.
Were any of you listening to this conversation? The door was open.
Amara was at the doorway, not in the scene, but kind of just by the side of the door, leaning against the wall. So,
yeah, I would say Vespera was just pacing. Probably definitely could hear it.
The guard. I'm sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say he's gonna walk out and be like, "We're done here."
The guard comes up and he tries to put his hand on your shoulder. He says, "Please, put your hood up. I wouldn't want to see you get hurt. I will spread the word to keep you safe the best I can. I think you just saved Elsa's life and her baby."
He'll put up his hood and kind of grumble like, "I'll do this to protect them." And he's talking about the village people.
I think Lyceum sees him putting the hood up and looks over and says, "You know that if you really want to help that child, you let him see your face. Don't let the child be the first half work they see."
Yeah.
I feel as though seeing a half-orc child from one that the village loves might be easier to accept. Who knows? Maybe a couple years from now, we can come back to this village and a hood won't be needed.
It won't matter what age it is. It'll be different. And people are always mean to be different.
Let's get our business done. Be on. You okay with that, Carver?
Yes. Because if I show my face, I will have to kill some people.
Okay.
And now our fun shopping episode! Thank you so much, Greyhawk Mike, for the bits.
Thank you.
They are going to need them. We already needed to use some divine favor today, so save some lives. And Wow. So you guys kind of have free reign of Gronkberry. What you doing?
Oh.
Lyceum, you need some armor, right?
I need clothes, armor, lots of stuff. Yeah.
All right. I feel like clothes are first.
He kind of looks down and goes, "Why? What do you mean?" And starts kind of laughing.
I mean, you can certainly continue to walk around half naked. You're going to get some odd looks, though.
In this group, me getting odd looks is the least thing I'm worried about. Let's go.
Hey, that was good. I talked to.
All right, so I guess I probably asked the Lyceum will ask the guard where our traders set up somewhere. Is there somewhere we could stay the night? What's a couple different things that we could do?
We have an inn. It's called the Wet Whistle. That's the most popular one. And there's a shopping square, but that's mostly produce and flour and drinks. But there's all merchant shops along. You should see the signs. They're quite well. What are you looking for? You up and down.
Well, not clothes. I clearly am on the tip of fashion. We need the normal things. We need clothes, weapons, equipment.
Head east in town that way, and you should find the clothes store first. I think that's where you should go, and then they can direct you from there.
Sounds good. And I kind of look at Kara and Vespara. Anything you all want specifically?
I look at Carver and I'm like, do you need a drink? Maybe do we have to go rush off to the shops? Do you want a drink?
I don't drink.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we're going to drink.
And when Laura comes back, we're fucking drinking.
No!
Oh, Jess, or Carrie, her character. Okay.
All right, let's get our shopping done. We'll find a place at an inn. It may be easier to find a spot and not have to do so much explanation when it gets a little darker.
Sure thing.
And so
All
we
right.
head east.
You head east. Other Doc, thank you so much for the bids.
Woo, woo.
Woo! You guys are getting your butts saved with divine favor. Okay, so you're headed. You head east, which in town is just like to the right, and you find a clothes shop. As you're walking by, though, Nathan, something familiar fills your nose. Familiar smell. You smell spices that remind you of home, and you look to the other side of the street. There's a spice shop. As you breathe in deep and close your eyes, you open them, but you don't see the spice shop before you. You see yourself looking down yourself as a child, and you're in your parents' spice shop. Your sisters are outside playing ball. You're probably about 9, 10 years old. You're watching behind the counter, and you're watching these customers that come in, and you watch them sneak their hands in and steal a package of the most expensive spices you have. You watch how gracefully they just put it in, act like nothing's wrong, and then smile to your father's face. What did you do?
I followed them. I wanted to know how they did it, and I wanted to see why. See if I could get it back. I wanted to, I think at 9 or 10, I wanted to feel important. I wanted to feel like I was part of the family and doing something. This is before my father took ill, so to speak. And I wanted to be a valued member. So I was like, well, if I tell Dad, I'll probably just get in trouble. So I'm going to follow this person.
Okay. You follow them, and you fast forward to you're being held against a wall with a knife at your throat, the same person giving you advice that is, mind your own business, kid. And if you want to know the skills, come see me in 4 years. You're just a little too young for my taste. And he leaves you with a little mark on your neck.
So I think adult Lyceum, if he as he's staring into the window, would just kind of run his hand across the little half scar, just for a few seconds.
Oh, look at you! You came at the right time! You're almost naked! Get in here! The shop owner is at the door, issuing you in.
Can't beat that. Let's go inside.
Lyceum. Okay.
Oh, give me 1 second. We have a panel change. Thank you. I don't pay attention to the Twitch stuff. Give me 1 second, guys. Please talk amongst yourself and tell everybody how horrible, much fun you're having. No, I'm kidding. Oh, wait, more confessionals. Give me 1 second.
Why did we come to this town again?
Because we need supplies.
Oh, okay.
I need clothes.
I haven't been around this many people in a really long time. This is tough. And you want me to be normal, but I don't know what normal is. Really?
You are doing so well.
Normal's not changing into cats and not talking to people in animal form. It kind of freaks them out a little bit.
Okay, but it's just okay. It's just
I mean,
easy.
honestly, kind of freaks me out, and I'm kind of there, but for other people, it really freaks them out.
But like,
I am not freaked out at all by it.
You wouldn't be. You're reasonable.
This is a face.
Now, see, if that kitten started talking, guess what would happen? We'd all be freaked out.
I wouldn't be.
It's
Oh,
so
no.
funny because that was the cat thing. The cat stepped on the thing. Computer.
Gotcha.
Can't switch the screen. So we're back. Sorry.
Look at those cats. Just so helpful.
Look at you. You're a mess. Where have you been? And he turns out, oh, what are you, stinks? Do you have gold?
Why are you shouting?
Because that's what I do.
Okay, do we all shout too? Is that
On the street when you're trying to get business? Come on in. Let's hear the gold jingle, though.
I pull out my pouch of coins and I.
Come on in. And this boisterous old man with a big, don't be like, oh my gosh. I'm sorry, chat's talking about Rebecca, so
damn
it
it.
distracts me.
Friggin' Rebecca.
Guy with brightly colored velvet cloth, big belly, probably from drinking lots of beer, because that's what we like to do. Short cropped cut, issues you in, says, "You're filthy, man."
Yeah, no big deal.
Even the brothel workers don't dress like that. What do you need?
Personally, I need a couple of wardrobes.
Like fine velvet for swooning the ladies and gentlemen. Whatever taste you like.
No, I need something a little more hearty for going out in things. Like, not amongst the people. What do you have that could help us out there?
Like bedclothes?
No, like
Traveling clothes?
Yeah, there you go. Traveling clothes. Yeah.
Yeah. Like basic leather pants, or you want more?
Leather pants sounds fine. I'm always down for them.
Lyceum, tell me about your dream at third level, mind you, explorer's outfit there.
I think it would be some high, like mid-calf boots and close-fitting, probably maybe leather pants. No, I don't know, leather, whatever the pants would be made of. It's got to be pretty sturdy material at this point in time, but it's going to be a little darker color, and then a shirt that's super close-fitting, really tight with a vest over top of it. So he still wants to look the part of almost like a nobleman. He still wants to look good, but he's tired of the loose fitting things that seem to catch on every alligator's tooth and branch that walks by.
Question from chat. Artemonth wants to know if you want your leather pants to show the bulge. Actually, he did. They did not ask that. I'm taking your question and twisting it. I'm sorry.
Yes, he would. I mean, again, he's a younger guy who is full of himself. So, absolutely, he would think that what he has is special, even though it is not.
Built-in codpiece.
Yeah, I guess. How much is that stretch? Is there like Is there like is?
I honestly don't know these answers. But if you want it to stretch, it'll stretch.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Okay. So it just so happens that Thompson here has something like that.
Mm.
You know, this is all very, very fine stuff. Almost too fine. I'm gonna say all this on you. 45 gold pieces, and that's a steal.
45 gold? This is cowhide. Literally cows died, and then you just sewed it together a little bit. And what 45? I wouldn't pay more than 25.
You could get a sack for 25, yeah, probably. 35 gold pieces. And you tell people that you got it from Thompson.
Okay, but I want an extra shirt too.
It's pink.
That's fine.
Done.
35 gold.
Cha-ching! And you have your dream 3rd level outfit and a pink shirt to accessorize with. Can I help any of you other? Anybody else want to change their look, change their life with a new wardrobe?
Do you have things less flashy, more neutral toned?
I can do
Don't need
neutral.
salmon pink shirts.
Well, what are you looking for?
Branches and twigs.
Yeah.
He looks confused.
The rustic look. Well, what materials do you use here? Some of the more thicker materials.
Danny doesn't know thicker materials, so if you know what they are, you tell me and I'll tell you if he has them. So what do we have? We have leather, we have like silk, cloth.
Do you source your own leather?
Do you mean do I kill it? I don't kill the cow.
Okay. Do you know where it comes from?
Traders come in. They give me cowhide.
What traders do you trade with?
All ones that come through, different ones.
Okay. I guess if you don't have the answers, then I really shouldn't buy anything because I'm not sure.
The last time I bought some cowhide, it came from just 2 towns over.
Okay, and is 2 towns over known for locking up cows and
all organic?
Yeah. Essentially, maybe more towards the cruelty-free range area.
They treat them like they're their children. I've seen cows with bonnets on their heads. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right.
Uh-huh.
Maybe the bonnet thing I went a little too far.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not worried about fashion. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Keep doing your business here.
Anybody else?
Go up to the guy and I kind of get. All right, I need a pair of sturdy traveling pants. Preferably at least to my ankles. But yeah. Anyway, I need those. I need a really good pair of at least shin-high boots. And I'm talking good quality. None of this shit that's not waterproof. I also need a good cotton shirt and let's say a wool like jacket. Throwing a belt too. Sturdy belt.
Same deal I gave him, but I'm not budging. 35 gold pieces.
Let me see the clothes.
Takes it out. Pretty nice
up.
looking.
I look at the seams. Who does the sewing work on this?
My daughter. No, really. She doesn't wear a bonnet.
I kind of tug it a little bit. I mean, it's okay, but we're doing some heavy traveling here.
You get in a coat too. 35 gold pieces. Come on.
Yeah. How no? For this kind of men, I don't want my clothes breaking a seam while we're out. I'm not going to pay 35 gold pieces.
I'll throw in a sewing kit.
30 gold pieces.
Snatches the 30 gold pieces.
Thank you. It was nice doing business, sir.
Where to next?
Carver, do you need any clothes?
I'm fine with the clothes that I'm
Okay.
wearing.
I need some new armor.
Well, let's get you some new armor.
That way. As you make your way to the armory, which, people can direct you to, Vespara, you hear a little girl sobbing in the corner down an alley. And we know you're a kind soul. You're going to take a peek down there. And you watch as people are throwing sticks at her and calling her names, saying that she looks funny. And you're having a flashback as you remember you being that little girl. Why were people throwing sticks at you?
Oh, gosh. They would always throw sticks at me, telling me I need to go carve a flute or go back to the forest. It's just a stupid elf, and stretching their eyes back. And, oh, no. I rush over to the girl's side. Like, I'll bowl over anyone who's, like, within range of her. I'm like, nope.
As you're running over there, you practically run smack into a very beautiful person. And they say to you, "Excuse me, I need to fix this." And they run over and they try and break up the children.
Are the children, like, trying to resist the very, very beautiful person?
No, they aren't. And they scatter. And the person looks at you in the eye and says, "I hope you were trying to do the same."
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't understand why they would have done such harm. Like, no child deserves to be thrown sticks thrown at them, and she's shook. So just trying to.
You're looking at them and they remind you of somebody you miss very much. Their angular features, beautiful skin, and your heart kind of just hurts for them.
Are you from here? No. You know what? And I like kneel down to the girl and see if the little girl is okay. And I look at the little girl like, are you okay? Why were they throwing things at you?
You have pointy ears. And she smiles.
Yes. I often forget that they're a little pointy.
Can I touch them?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
And she touches them. I'm gonna tell all my friends that an elf saved me. They make fun of me sometimes.
Oh, why is that, sweetie?
Because we don't have that much money and, can't buy the nice clothes that they have.
Uh-huh, okay. Okay.
Well, oh, sorry about something.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh no. Do both of your parents work here, or what do you guys do?
We do. They're just farmers.
Farming is tough. Are the crops are good this year though? Maybe.
They usually are. It's not, fashionable to be a farmer.
Well, if your parents enjoy it, and if you enjoy it, the earth will give back to you. So you are doing very good work as farmers.
Do you have something you can give me so I can show my friends and tell them I met an elf?
Um. Huh. Okay. Yes. And I take out my purse. I hand her 30 gold, and then I break my quarterstaff in half. I wasn't going to use this anymore anyways. You can have the nice part, the nice side. This is all. These are cool designs I carved myself.
Oh, thank you. And she grabs it and goes, well, have a good day.
Yes. Please make sure to take that bag back to your parents, okay?
Oh, I will. And you see this innocent little look just turn into this smile. And she bolts away as fast as she can.
Yep.
That kid's blowing all that gold on pastries.
Yep.
Mhm.
Hopefully not all of them.
Greyhawk candy. Greyhawk candy.
Right. Oh, yeah. I won't even go there. Nathan, what kind of armor do you want there?
Chain shirt.
Okay. A chain shirt is going to cost you. I wrote this shit down, if you can believe it. Look at me.
Whoa.
Whoa. You're going to have 50 gold pieces for the chain shirt.
Nah, I could do 30. Is he haggling with me, or is it just what it is?
We can haggle.
Okay.
Give me your haggle skill.
Persuasion.
Yeah, bingo.
Are you just looking for a chain shirt? Are you sure you want chain and not scale?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess it's a disadvantage on stuff.
that's why. Yeah.
35.
I'll do 30. I mean, this isn't the best material, and I think it looks like he turns it over. It looks like it's been repaired here. Didn't do that wear much good, did it?
She said 35. Was 50.
That's fine. Okay,
30,
no problem.
35.
35.
Out of your inventory. Where do we go next?
I need Amara's probably gonna need spell supplies, and she wants to get a new spell book.
Okay. You make your way to the spell shop that they told you, the alchemist and the such. On your way there, you get a faint smell that you remember, Amara, and you have to follow your nose. You're smelling like ash is blowing in the wind. And you walk and you follow the ash that you see blowing as the wind is coming, and you see a stake surrounded by a fence. And you see ashes at the bottom of it and, burnt pieces of wood. And there's a sign and it says, "We will do anything to protect our children," hanging on it.
Yeah, I go up to the stake. I study it quietly.
You know it. Yes. You know what this is for. This is for execution. This is for burning a people alive. The stake. You've seen this before.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stand for a few minutes, totally silent, just staring.
Your eyes start to burn and you wipe them and you think you have ash in your eye, and when you open them up, there's a blazing fire in front of you.
Stumble back a few steps.
It's too smoky. You can't see what's going on. You haven't been here before. This isn't right. This isn't right. And you hear a voice that says, I'm not gone, but I need your help. Amara, I still love you. And now your eyes are not only stinging with ashes in the fire, but tears. As you blink them open, and there's just an empty stake.
Yeah, she's just standing at this point, tears running down her face with her hand to her mouth. What were you doing?
Carver would probably have walked up and like, I thought they said this town was full of good people. Good people don't do this.
Or do they?
Executions happen in every city.
There's a difference between execution and torture.
Some people deserve to be tortured, I say, and then I kind of turn and I start to walk towards the shop.
You find everything you're looking in this alchemist shop.
Cool
What
beans.
is it? What you guys want? We could do more shopping, or you guys can get whatever you want, or there's okay. So we've officially does anybody want anything that'll be functional in the next half an hour? I know Carver wanted to get some healing potions.
What are you throwing at us over the next half an hour so we can decide?
Yeah, you probably want healing potions.
Can I get a super duper superior healing potion for like 5 gold?
No. Let me give you my healing potion prices.
Yeah, I think like a regular healing is like 50 gold or 20 gold or something like that.
Yeah, 50. So 50 gold for the regular healing.
Oh, shit. And like the greater is 150, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Yeah, I think he would just get 3 of the regular healing potions.
You got it.
Lyceum would get one as well.
Sure thing.
One.
The really beautiful person in the alleyway, did they just disappear as I like talked to this girl?
They did.
Of course. Okay, so like I had like returned out of the alleyway with like just broken quarterstaff in hand, like the tail butt end of it. I'm like, so you guys came here to get supplies, and I came out of the forest. I may have just given a little girl most of my money.
And you pat your bag, and you're like, wait, what? And your gold piece bag is actually significantly lighter than it was.
Fuck.
Yeah. You didn't give her; she took it.
Oh, honey.
She also took an additional 20 gold pieces.
That's fine. That was all my money. Okay.
Oh no.
A hard lesson learned.
There's thieves in every town, right, Lyceum?
Got to watch out for them. They'll take you for everything they can.
She was getting sticks thrown at her.
Now she's getting gold coins thrown at her. What do you need? I'll help you out.
Oh, maybe something to replace the quarterstaff that I just gave her as a trophy.
All right, I give her whatever. I give her, I don't know, if 25 gold will do to go get something else that she can use.
Perfect.
That way she can just decide whatever she wants and get it.
I was about to say, I could get. For some reason, I keep thinking a morning star is staff, but it's not a staff.
Thank you. You are so good, Lyceum. Appreciate
So
it.
whatever else you guys want to buy, we can just throw it in chat, like our Discord chat after there, and do that. But if there's anything like You know, if you're like, oh shit, I would have bought that and you need it in the next half an hour. No, we
Yeah.
can figure that out too.
No.
All right. Lysium?
No, good.
Okay. All right. So what are you guys doing for the rest of your day? You're all still pretty
And
hurt.
going to the inn.
Going to the
I need a
inn,
drink.
having some drinks.
Yeah.
You go to the inn. It's a nice inn. Like there's no hostility when you walk in. They, get you drinks at a reasonable price. They had heard about you earlier. The captain of the guards came in and warned them, but not warned them in a threatening way. Lets you know that he's got your back, and he pays for your rooms, and he says it's for saving Elsa. There's a bard that plays, and it's just a nice night at the inn. Anybody want to interact with anybody?
Yeah, the last thing Lyceum does before he goes to the end is he wants to actually go in the spice shop.
Yeah. You go in the spice shop.
So he would just go in and honestly, it's like real life Nathan in the bookstore. He would just go in and just kind of be for a minute, just kind of take in everything, smell everything, not touch. He'd be the real weird person, just kind of like, what are you doing? So he would just want to like be there for a few minutes and see what's there.
Give me some kind of intellect, knowledge, something not like history, just I would say intellect roll, please. Okay.
You know nothing.
I know nothing, Jon Snow. Nothing.
I think he's just too caught up in the moment. He's too caught up in the smells and going back to his childhood. It's all just kind of catching up to him for a minute. And he kind of walks around and puts his hand on things, not in the spices, but just kind of touches the scales, the jars that they're holding, just kind of makes little noises, and honestly probably looks like a real super weirdo in there, but it's just going back home.
And you hear the grinding sounds of the spices in the back, like the little mill thing they use, and it is going back home. You can almost hear your sister's laughter in the background.
And then he would probably is there anyone at the counter?
Mm-hmm.
He would ask for something that he knows didn't sell very well. Something wasn't super expensive, but didn't sell very well, and buy it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Sage? You want sage? No,
Sage. That's exactly what I'm looking for. How do you make it? And try to get her to explain to him, just to talk shop for a second.
And she's so excited, and she's telling you about all the different uses, how you can actually, she can get you some of the full pieces, and you can burn it, and it keeps out the evil spirits, because there's evil spirits everywhere. I don't know if you know that. She tells you.
So he would ask for an amount. It doesn't really matter what it is, a few gold amount. And as she's getting it, he would put double up on the counter and take it and walk out.
Oh, sir, your money, like.
He would just walk out. And then as he steps out, he would reach his hand into his pocket where he transferred over the now 2 maybe pins, and look down at them again to see if they're still there.
They are.
They're both still there, and they're both still signet rings. Okay.
Yep.
So he would put them back in his pocket, pat them, and then take the sage, and as he walks, probably just like, again, super weird. Sorry. He would take the sage and let it go through his hand, and just kind of mess with it in his hand, and then kind of flick it off and throw the sage away and keep walking and go walk into the inn.
Lyceum walks into the inn to meet you guys, and he smells really fucking good.
Huh. There's something different about you, and even now, Amara is probably like 2 or 3 drinks in.
Perfect.
I'm clothed?
Well, yeah, but no. She kind of sniffs.
Yeah, I don't smell like dead alligator. I mean, that's, yeah.
Maybe that's
you still
it.
kind of do. I guess you don't, because you changed. It's the other 2 that didn't change or bathe.
Fastidious cat. Bathed.
So we're just gonna
any one of you.
we're just gonna look at Carver and say he's the stinky one.
No, not alligator smell. Good smell.
Oh
Ah.
yes, yeah. Oh okay, thanks.
Yeah. She kind of goes back to. She has a piece of paper and she's like sketching.
What are you drawing?
Wait, did somebody ask me that?
No, I was curious.
Oh,
No.
what are you drawing?
Well,
No.
Lyceum would order a drink and go over and sit at the table with Carver.
He's just brooding over his food.
So just like the first time we met.
But like more brooding, if that's possible.
Lyceum would take out a deck of cards and start shuffling them and flick a couple to Carver's way and see if he responds at all.
Nope.
That's not happening.
He's like normally when he sits down to eat, he eats like, you know, in the army they have a set amount of time to eat, so they shovel it in. Like he's just sitting there now kind of like picking at his food.
Are you letting him get to you?
What?
Did her words affect you that much?
He just grabs some meat and he gets up and heads to the room.
I see him
Very
return.
talkative that much.
Amar, why don't you come over here? Let's talk.
We're talking?
If
Oh
you
yeah,
want
cool.
to.
Yeah, let's talk. She kind of gets up with her drink and plops down next to Lyceum.
Where's Vespara?
At the end of the bar, just like people watching.
Vespara,
Huh?
do you want to talk? Are you okay over there?
If you want to talk, I would love to be a part of the conversation.
She kind of arm flops to you. Come on, you're part of the group. Group talk.
Okay.
Group talk.
Okay.
One of us.
Okay.
So Lyceum would order him a round of drinks, and when Vespara sits down, full cat. When Vespara sits down, he would just be like, "So, what are your plans? Are you with us? Or are you going to go away? What are your thoughts?"
Well, certainly never a dull moment with you guys, and I am learning so much. I mean, I just gave / got robbed of all my money, and I met an elf, kind of. I let a girl touch my ears, which was weird. That's not something that I normally would do. I'm finding it hard to connect with people and understand true intentions. So I need to stay around. It depends on what you guys are doing. You didn't tell me really.
I look over to Amara and say, "She's the one with the plan."
I've got a plan. I do. I'm gonna pull out the compass. Plan.
It's a really powerful compass.
The compass isn't doing anything right now, I assume.
The compass feels warm. It's not spinning or doing anything, but it does feel abnormally warm.
But yeah, compass thing.
How do you follow this magical compass? Like, how do you know you're getting closer to things?
Well, I don't really know for sure. Like sometimes it gets warm, and then sometimes it starts to like vibrate. That's what happened down in the like prison things. Danny, don't give me that look.
Sorry, I'm behaving.
I know. But yeah, but like it just depends. Like, you know how sometimes you just get a feeling about something? Like sometimes you just get a feeling. Also, it helps there's the weird lady voice that told me about the tiara voice in my head. So
Uh-huh. Okay. Sure.
but I know it's been like you lived in the forest and then you met us and then like there was a bunch of like bad things happening and you killed some like bad people and then there was a giant alligator. Like you must be like traumatized or something.
I look at Lyceum and I'm like, did you guys smoke something?
No.
You didn't see her pop any sort of?
No, this is pretty much Amara. This is this is pretty much it.
I mean,
This is the slightly tipsy Amara.
Interesting. There are funguses in the forest that give the same effect. Okay. Okay.
So alligators and rivers you don't know about, but funguses in the forest, that's kind of like your wheelhouse.
Yes, forest.
I don't even.
Not a swamp. Forest.
Okay, just making sure I have it straight for next time.
Yeah, you've definitely given me a lot of adventures. Okay.
I just want to make sure you're in. If you're in, we need you in. And that's fine. We welcome you. If you're not, then I hesitate to share more information with you. You understand, don't you?
I lean into Vespera. He's got some abandonment issues ever since there was another. Remember the girl who was here before and then she left and he got really sad. So he just wants, you know how it is.
Oh, well, yes. I am invested in all types of life, and I feel like we've been through so much, and people have almost died. I've been hurt a lot, but not too bad. Yeah, I want to stick around. You guys are important.
Yay!
Aww.
As I splatter ale everywhere.
Okay. I hope you're having fun.
So Amara, while you're in your good mood, let's talk about something, shall we?
What do we need to talk about?
Are you in? Because
Am I in what?
Are you in for whatever this is going to take?
You mean, well, I had the idea thing about the compass, so I guess I'm in. Like, you guys are really awesome to be around, and like,
Is that what you said the other day? I think I remember it different. Something about we're not friends. You don't care.
Do you know why?
You're not going to do those things.
Do you know why? It's when you get close to people, man. You get really close to people. You get to be their friends. Sometimes, like, it just hurts a lot when they're there, when they're not there, especially when they're not there. And then,
I
like,
agree.
you get even closer sometimes, and like you have this friend, and this friend is like your whole life, and she's just everything. And then you think that you're doing the best for this friend. You think that you're really like doing good and protecting her, and you don't, and you hurt her. But no, that's whatever. So you guys are cool, yeah. But we're not good friends. 'Cause that hurts. I'll hang around, you know. Yeah. I think
Good
I've had
to hear.
enough. I think I've had enough.
I'll slide
right.
you a water.
I'm gonna snuggle up to the room. I'm going to bed. I'll see you cool cats tomorrow morning. She kind of like stumbles up into bed.
Okay, bye.
Did we each get separate rooms? I'm guessing.
Do you want separate rooms?
I'm guessing.
Does
I
Amara and
also
Carver
kind of
have
want to.
separate-
I
If you're
kind,
getting
I kind of want to accidentally go into Carver's room and like poke him. Are you
He's-
okay?
He's actually not in any room.
Carver, where'd you go?
He went into the barn
Oh.
and he found the smallest place he could, kind of like the box his father used to put him in, and he's just kind of like curled up there sleeping.
Oh, cry. You get a good night's sleep. Because I don't want to have any bad dreams right now. I can't handle it emotionally.
God
Actually,
damn it, you made me cry.
Carver, a little barn cat comes up to you and it snuggles right in your armpit crevice. It doesn't care if you're half orc, it just likes your smell.
I feel like if he's awake to know that it's there, he shoos it away.
Gives you a swat and claws you and draws blood as you do, because it's a cat.
And it's not like get out of here. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Anybody else want to do anything before we go to bed?
If it was me, I would have cuddled with the cat.
Oh,
Good.
Carver just
Don't lie.
not-
Don't
No.
lie.
at least you
Rich
didn't
is
eat it,
Carver.
right?
Carver's rich.
That's true. For a full arc, you'd eat that cat.
I would say when Amara makes her exit and stumbles away, I would still scan the room to just kind of get a gauge of like what the locals here look like. Still with the back of my mind thinking about the elf.
They're all human. You don't see any different races represented whatsoever.
Yeah, okay. Well, they all look interesting. I feel like I'm tired and I haven't been a cat for a while, so I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, Vesparo.
Good
Hey, one
night.
last thing.
Uh-huh.
Don't trust anybody.
I'm starting to see that is actually good advice. So yeah. I want to do good, but maybe I should trust less.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
And Lyceum, how do you end your night?
I think as quickly as everyone else is gone to bed, he maybe plays a hand of cards and just sits in the corner and watches and kind of takes back in a space with people and excitement and everything. And then as people start to slowly drift out, the locals, he would go up to bed.
Okay. You all have actually pretty good night's sleeps despite what has happened to you today. Because I just don't have the heart to give you nightmares right this moment. And you wake up pretty early to the crows, going off and the market starting to bustle around. The smell of bread baking. It's still dark out. That sun's just peeking as the crows are starting.
Where do we go from here?
Did you like bust down someone's door? I'm like, it's like way in the morning, so if I'm awake, I would have like found a way to like shimmy out a window and go up to the rooftop and just like sit there.
As you're on the rooftop and as you're all, perhaps getting out of bed, perhaps opening an eye, you hear ringing throughout the town, bells going off very loudly as you start to hear the words, "Raid! Raid!" and the commotion starts.
Oh, yeah.
As Gronkberry is getting raided. By whom? You don't know? Town's been pretty nice to you. I don't know if you want to see it go up in flames, but it might. Woo. All right, so we did shopping. I've never done shopping before. Didn't even know how to do it, but we got through shopping.
Woo!
Yay! And so that was a light moment, despite. Was it though? I don't know.
The shopping
We got a
itself
light
was
30
like-
seconds. Yeah, a couple minutes. And then we're back.
Can't be an episode of The Dying Kingdom without people almost dying.
It's true story. It's true story.
And our heart's dying too.
Oh my god.
I'm actually getting teary-eyed. This is like a
Rich,
hard.
you had me crying. Legitimate
Yeah.
tears. God
Yo.
damn it.
Ooh.
And I know it's a very dark subject that we like hit on, and obviously we will never go into detail about anything like that, but this kingdom is fucked up and it's only going to get worse. So, oh my goodness, thank you for playing. Thank you for all the bits tonight and everything. Thank you for sticking with us. Next week shit is going to go down, and next week's going to be kind of lore heavy for you looking for some. So, yes, please join us. Let's talk to everybody. Tell us where we can find you outside of here. We'll start with Rich because I'm going down my line.
Hi, I'm Rich. I'm at Quixotic on Twitter. And I will be going to a Catacon in November, running some games there. And it's officially been announced, so I can finally say that I will also be in an audio drama coming out on Halloween. It's called Ghostlight Theater, the actual season that's happening is called the Black Forest. So it's a creepy forest that the character I play is Matthew Poe, and he's going into the forest to find his sister that was investigating something there. So it's really creepy in parts. It's got a little comedy in there, so
Can't wait.
tune
That's
in.
exciting.
You said on Halloween?
Yes, that's when the
Awesome,
first episode gets dropped.
Awesome.
There
And
is
Rich-
a trailer out already though.
we find it on your Twitter?
Yeah, you should be able to do that, or you can go to at Together Throne on Twitter, and that's the production company that's putting it together.
All right. We'll definitely be checking that out. And I want to tell you, I hope you don't think that I'm going after your character.
No, that's fine.
Okay, all right. Everybody is gonna have their moment of pain. Don't you worry. Just gotta. it just happens the way it flows. Thank you for being awesome with that. That was, I know, was not an easy scene to do. So thank you. That's off. Jess.
It's me. Honestly, real life has been super duper hectic. So here Tuesday, here Fridays. That's all I've committed to. Oh, we do have a one shot on Saturday with Rich and lots of other cool people. So that's gonna be fun. I don't know what channel it's on. Maybe Ian's, maybe Monty Cook. We'll see. But yeah, this is it hits you in the feels, man.
Oh,
Ooh, thanks for having us again.
thank you so much for being here. I'm still a little flustered. Abby.
Yeah, this week, I don't know. That last scene, in the fucking barn. That hit me real hard. Like everybody had their scene, but Rich, you literally broke me. Like I've gotten teary-eyed during some parts. That part I was like legitimate tears. In fact, if I think about it some more, I'll probably start crying again.
Ugh. Well, don't do
Because-
that then.
God,
We'll
that's
all be crying. It's just gonna be a bad mess.
anyway. You can find me here on Tuesdays. Abigator Frenzy on Twitter. See here on Tuesdays. You can also catch me on the Forefront on Saturdays with Queers and Quagoths, where me and my good friend Ford talk about incorporating queer storylines into your tabletop RPGs, and also the cool monsters from the D&D 5e handbook that you can also make gay, and it's pretty awesome and funny and hilarious. So yeah, just check out my Twitter and you can get all the information on that. And thank you guys for hanging out. And I'm loving this campaign so much.
Oh, I'm so
Just-
happy to hear that.
Oh my God.
That drunken revelation of yours was pretty damn good too.
Just like, you can't get real close to people because they just hurt you.
Oh man.
That's
They
so
just-
true. Oh, Nathan, tell us about you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Nathan. I'm at Not Another Nate on Twitter. Pretty active on there, basically podcasts and stuff going on in the TTRPG community. Really enjoy hanging out on there, and as well as Discords and things like that. So hit me up if you ask questions or you want to talk or anything that's going on. Always interested.
You're also going to be at a catacon.
I am also going to be at a catacon running a couple of events. Still trying to make sure everything's finalized, but I will definitely be there 100%. Can't wait to see anybody from the Greyhawk Kingdom out there that comes out, hang out with us, and run some great games and just get to meet people.
Yes.
Nobody steal my spot in his Dark Sun game.
I was about to say, I
Buzz
already.
you for that.
Wait, is there a way? Because I'm going to Catacon too. Is there any way to pre-sign up for the games? Do we have to do that, or do you just kind of show up?
You're
Yeah.
VIP. You get to sign up this weekend before everybody else.
So go on the website. The VIPs are signing up this weekend, and then regular badge holders that already have their badge are in a couple of weeks. I think it's either a week or a week or two behind. But look up a Catacon online, and they'll give you all the details. You'll be able to sign up on op weekends and get signed up fully beforehand. I suggest you do it because a lot of good
Yes.
games will go.
Yes.
Signing up for Nathan's game and for Rich's game and Danny's game. I'm so
That's gonna be
excited.
And we're gonna be hammered half the time too.
I know.
If you like to drink, Catacon's a place to test out your liver there. So I am Danny. At Imperial Scum on Twitter, Drunken Geekery here on Twitch. I will also be at a Catacon. I'm gonna slaughter some Kender, or actually you are, and I'm running Shadow of the Demon Lord game there. That's in Dragonlance, so that should be fun. I am also here. Well, we are here every Tuesday. I am on the Greyhawk channel on Sunday nights with Return to Greyhawk. Hawk. Oh my gosh. If you saw the spoof
Is
from last
that where
night's
that
game-
came from?
I can't. It's Rhode Island thing. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Friday nights.
Mhm.
No, I can't even think now. Sunday nights. I also do a Shadow of the Demon Lord podcast called Tales of Blood and Stone. I'm on the Cyphercast. We're doing our first Twitch stream on Thursday. We are taking it from podcast to Twitch, so that will be fun.
Cool.
Man, I gotta. If you look on my Twitter, there is a clip. They know it from Sunday night's game where it's Greyhawk, and my mouth said that by accident, and it's like it's hysterical. So please just check out the Twitter and check out the Greyhawk. Oh my gosh. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to go raid our friend Askren at Exploding Dice. So I ask that you just, if you can stick around just for a second to raid him, please join us next week. We are definitely going to have some good surprises. It'll be good. And yeah, it's totally a Freudian slip. I didn't mean to say that. How do I /raid? How do I do that?
I think it's already.
We're rating.
Oh, we're rating. All right.
I'll
Yay!
just turn. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you all so much. You're incredible.
Freudian slip, or is it?
You know what's on the
Just-
mind. I don't know.
Just cocks everywhere.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Ah. Bye.